Hey everyone, Jay Pitts, broker owner at RE/MAX Premier Properties. I'm here with David Blandford, realtor and licensed attorney. And today on Resource Real Talk About Real Estate, we're going to discuss the dreaded seller's disclosure form. So David, why don't you tell our audience just what is the seller's disclosure form and what goes on it?
Well, Jay, the seller's disclosure form is a form provided by the state that allows a seller to disclose certain information about a property. What goes on it would include really all components of the home, such as your house systems, roof, land, drainage, foundation, things like that.
So basically anything with respect to the condition of the property or what's happened in the past, what things they may have experienced while owning the property, that kind of thing.
Yes, it's while the owner has owned the home. So only conditions that affect the property while the owner owned the home.
Okay, so I can understand you mentioned, like mechanical systems and things like that. I could understand some of our, clients maybe understand these things in layman's terms, but they don't know specifics. Like, is it important that they consult a professional maybe before filling out this form?
No, Jay, it's not required to consult with any professional. You don't have to hire an expert.
Okay.
You are just answering these questions based on your personal information, your personal knowledge.
So, what about the agent? Like, does the agent have any role to play in filling out this form?
No, the agent actually just provides the form to the client, and it's the client's job to fill out the form based on their knowledge.
Okay, and that's something that's required by law to provide to a prospective buyer, right?
That's right. The agent has to provide that.
Awesome. So, okay, so is this form, does it constitute any sort of like warranty? Like the information provided, does it give the buyer any recourse to come back on the seller?
Well, it's not a warranty, and so the buyer is always encouraged to have his own home inspection done by a licensed home inspector.
Okay, fantastic. So then basically this is just kind of like FYI type for your information when considering purchasing this home, but do your own diligence is really kind of what it's about.
Yes, the buyer should exercise his own due diligence in buying a house, correct.
Fantastic. So David, why don't you close up by telling our listeners or our viewers why it's important to be accurate to the best of your knowledge on this form?
Well, it's very important to be accurate, to be complete and accurate, because if you don't disclose certain defects, problems, that could lead to liability to the seller, to the buyer for those problems. And that could lead to having to go to court, defend a lawsuit, and potentially be liable for damages. And nobody wants that.
No, absolutely not. There is absolutely risk when you sell a home or, even when you buy a home. So, the reason for this episode really, I think, David, is just to give, our clients and prospective clients the information they need to be armed with before entering, the selling process. So many times agents focus on educating the buyer process. So anyway, again, for Jay Pitts, broker owner at RE/MAX Premier Properties, David Blandford, appreciate you tuning into Resource Real Talk About Real Estate, and we'll see you again soon.